Hello, and thanks for tuning in to another Risk Game unboxing video. For this video, I'll be unboxing and giving you a quick tour of the Sturmanskie 24-hour automatic traveler watch. As you can see, there is minimal sparse shipping material included to protect the inner packaging, but it was adequate enough to allow the timepiece to survive the shipping transit unharmed. The inner packaging is protected by an outer cardboard sleeve. Removing the sleeve reveals a beautiful leather-bound presentation box, much in the style of a traveling watch roll case. The case has beautiful red contrast stitching, which is very nicely done and even across all sides of the box. I've always said, most of the time, you can tell a lot about a watch brand and the quality of the timepiece from the attention to detail paid in the design of the packaging. The presentation roll is secured by a snap enclosure. Atop the timepiece, you're greeted with a 2-year limited warranty card from the Daytime Watch Group, with the reverse side giving instructions on how to activate and file a warranty claim. Also included in the box is a leather Sturmanskie hang tag, which has beautiful orange contrast stitching. We'll get to the remaining paperwork momentarily, but first, here's a peek of the automatic traveler watch on the pillow. A great looking stark white dial with plenty of detail that you'll get a chance to see more of in a few moments. Going back to the watch roll, I love the inner red felt lining. It's very well done and really makes the dial pop. Now back to the paperwork. You've got the Certificate of Authenticity card, touting the Russian lineage of the space travel, and on the reverse side, the purchase information fields, which typically aren't filled out when purchasing timepieces online. For the last bit of paperwork, we've got the instruction manual, which is fairly thick and lengthy, but keep in mind, many of these instruction booklets are printed in multiple languages and are a catch-all to cover every possible movement that a brand could offer. Removing the timepiece, you're immediately struck by how well the dial contrasts against the black chapter ring. Another noticeable feature that stands out is the amount of high polish that this timepiece has incorporated within the bezel, center links, and bracelet clasp. Definitely a lot of heavy mirror polishing on some areas of this timepiece, so it's definitely something that you want to be aware of. And you see a good look at the high polish on the clasp there and along the center links of the bracelet. Removing this beauty from the presentation pillow, you see this timepiece has a push-button release without the benefit of a safety clasp for additional securement, which is a little bit concerning for me. The high polish effect continues throughout the case back with an engraved relief of the world map taking center stage. Of note is the Eurasian focus of the map, something that's a bit of an anomaly by Western standards anyway. The mirror polish is challenging, but I've tried to do my best to focus in on the case back to show the detail. Here's another look at the high polish on the clasp and bracelet, and we'll swing around and take a look at the profile. Timepiece comes in at 13 millimeters in height, so it can easily be worn as a dress or business timepiece when a long sleeve shirt and cuff are required. The bracelet incorporates a very sturdy 3-piece design and is 20 millimeters from lug to lug. From this view, you get a good look at the high polish on the bezel, the beautiful dial detail, and once again, incorporating a relief of the world map, red contrast second hand, as well as dual crowns. As stated prior, this timepiece is a world timer. The main crown at the 3 o'clock position is used to set the time and change the date, while the crown at the 4 o'clock position is used to advance the cities in the world timer. which once again are Eurasian influenced as well. There is a screw down crown at the 3 o'clock position, so as always you want to make sure that that crown is completely secure to maintain the water resistance, which is 100 meters. A look on the wrist gives you an idea of the true beauty of this timepiece, which has an elegance with the mirror polishing. The bracelet wraps around the contours of the wrist perfectly, and at 40 millimeters in case diameter, a timepiece that can truly be worn by anyone. Some may feel that at 40 millimeters the case is a bit smallish for them, but as you can see, this timepiece doesn't wear small at all, which is mainly due to the slanted design of the World Time Chapter ring, affording the dial a larger footprint. This truly is a magnificent timepiece, and I highly recommend it as an addition to your collection. The true Russian 2431 caliber automatic movement is special, allowing the hour hand to advance one full rotation around the dial during a 24-hour period. So this is not an automatic watch movement that you see too often. And being a world timer with dressy lines, this watch will be at home on your wrist in a business setting, traveling and jet setting around the world, or at a formal dinner date or dinner party. Thanks again for tuning in to my latest video. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed the video presentation, and be sure to subscribe to receive the most recent content. Also, please check out my companion blog at www.wrist-game.net/my-blog to see my daily wrist shots and musings about the watch collecting hobby. Until next time, ask yourself, how's your wrist game?